I started the summer before my 1L year taking classes, and even in those classes I got the opportunity to meet veteran lawyers that were coming back for another degree, and they'd been in the field for 20 to 30 years, and all these lawyers were so kind and encouraging and helpful. I got to go to lunch with all of them throughout the course of my classes, and we got to exchange numbers and talk, and I got to pick their brain about being a lawyer. Very encouraging people. I even got a job offer before even starting law school. So just an opportunity that you would never get at any other university. But beyond that, the classes with the Masters of Dispute Resolution or even doing a certificate, they're great opportunities. Employers notice that you are doing something beyond just your Juris Doctor, which is a huge deal. They see that as just being a very outgoing student, that you are a hard worker, that you're investing in yourself long term.
I actually worked as a mediator for 4 years at a nonprofit dispute resolution center in Los Angeles, and I had heard about Straus all day, every day for all of those 4 years. And when I finally decided to go into a law school, I knew that Pepperdine was the way to go because of the Parris Institute. In many other classes, you learn about the law and how to apply the law and how to be in an adversarial process. The Straus Institute reminds you that the law and everything else that surrounds it always goes back to the people.
The Palmer Center changed my life. You're surrounded by smart and caring faculty and students. These are the people that you build some of the closest relationships with in law school, and they are lifelong relationships. The Palmer experience has transformed my idea of what I was capable of and what I could do to help people. When you leave the Palmer Center in Pepperdine Law School, you come away with the right tools and practical training to succeed in law.
Just a little under a year ago, a few months back, I was interviewing for a job at a law firm that I was really excited about and I really wanted the position. I was standing outside of the interview room, holding my resume, reading it and studying it as if I was going to be tested on it. And finally I got called into the room. And I was so nervous, as you can imagine, and I finally got in, I sat down, and I noticed that the interviewer had my resume in front of him at the table. But to my surprise, he didn't go over my resume at all. We didn't talk about it at all during the interview. Instead, we just started talking, and we created a really good connection, and we built rapport, and we started cracking jokes and just telling stories about ourselves and things like that. And we had a really great time, and I realized that I owe it so much to the Parris Institute, because I learned that it's so much more than just what you know as a law student and a legal scholar, but it has a lot to do with the connections that you create and the relationships that you make. And so I was really thankful to the Parris Institute for teaching me that.